Hi guys, it's Cam. It has been a while since I have filmed an update video regarding my health, my cancer, my hair growth, everything. And we're coming up on a year and a half post treatment, so I've been in remission for about a year and a half now, which is crazy. There's been a lot of ups and downs to say the least, but I'm filming this video because tomorrow is a big day. I am getting my first hair trim, which is just such a big deal. It's been a long time coming. Losing my hair was one of the hardest parts of the whole journey. Just the reminder every single time I looked in the mirror of what I was going through physically. I was someone that I found so much identity in my hair. I was the girl with bangs in college, and it was just something that was a really big deal for me to go through. I was showing my new friends in LA the video of my dad buzzing my hair, and that was just crazy. Just thinking like how far I've come. Of course, it's like emotional sometimes, but usually it just makes me so beyond grateful to still be here today. I talked about this in my last video, but I have just been so genuinely happy and really feeling like myself lately and less anxious and nervous, and it's all due to the fact that my health is under control at this point. Blood work's good, my scans have been good, and it's just nice to be relieved of that stress right now. I will still get anxious every time a scan comes around or something like that, but overall I've been so happy. The change of moving to LA has been so good. My health is under control, and that is a really big thing. Been the happiest I've been in a really long time. It's crazy because if you go back and watch the videos, you've seen my whole journey. It's kind of crazy to have that all out there on the internet, but overall I'm happy that I filmed everything because it shows how far I've come and how happy I am to still be here today. So without further ado, this has been a video that I've been thinking about filming for a very long time, and I'm going to talk you through how my growth has been every single month. So this is about a year and a half of growth because I finished treatment last February. So February, March, April, May, June, July. So yeah, it has been about a year and a half. We're going to go through it together. I have so many people ask me about my hair growth and especially my eyebrow and eyelash growth, so the whole thing. So I created an album on my phone, and I am going to put the pictures up as I go so I can explain. So first photo is February 12th, which was my last day of chemo. You can see I have 0 eyelashes, 0 eyebrows. Face was so round from the steroids. My skin is doing great, which that was one thing that was so funny during chemo. My skin was doing really good. Wearing a head wrap, of course. I had 0 hair on my head. I was completely bald, not a hair on my body to be found. But yeah, that head wrap, that pink one, you'll see it in a lot of photos because it gave me so much confidence. We feel a little bit normal, a little bit cute. Shout out to Wrap Life. That's where all of my hair wraps were from. So that's February. I'm bald. Moving on, this photo was in April. So March, for the whole month, there was like no growth because I think that for some reason my body just had to take a minute to start producing hair again. So there was not much growth between February and March. But April came around, and you can see that I have a hint of eyebrows. It's more like a shadow, like they weren't long, but they were there. I had no eyelashes yet. My eyelashes took a long time. There might be a little bit of stubble, but if you were to put mascara on, it's like they're super short. And my hair was also really short. I think I had like a few little hairs coming out, but it was pretty much nothing. I'll show you. It took a long time for my hair to even look full enough to like wear it short. So here I was still very bald, still rocky. The hair wrap, the whole thing. Okay, now this is the end of April. It's crazy because I look at this photo and I'm like, wow, I'm still look bald. But at this point I was like, oh my gosh, like you can see my hairline, and it was starting to just grow, not fill out, but just grow. And it was so blonde. Like it's crazy because I'm looking at my hair in the viewfinder here. I literally looked like a bleached blonde baby. But I was super excited at this point. I don't know what my eyebrows or eyelashes were doing, but the hair on my head was starting to grow in April. So this is like 2.5 months post treatment. Okay, for some reason I don't have any photos from May. I must have not gotten any photos that month of my hair growth. At this point I was still wearing wigs a lot, but we jumped to June. So this was like 2 months later, but that's okay. It still looked like the peach fuzz until this day. I think this was the first time that I wore it out in public, and I realized that I could part it and put gel in and swipe it to the side. So this was like very short, but it was growing, and I think I wore it to the clinic like that day, which was a bold move of me. It's hard because I look at this photo and I feel like I look so cute, but in the moment I hated it and just wanted my hair back, and whew, it was a big thing. So I look back now and I'm like, she's cute, but in the moment I did not feel pretty, and I know that. Okay, and then we jumped to early July. Most of this Hawaii trip I wore my hair natural because I'm in the ocean and things, and wigs and oceans do not mix well. But yeah, I was continuing to part it a little bit and use gel to like lay it down. I actually liked this phase. It was fun and I felt cute. Definitely didn't feel like myself, but I felt a little bit more comfortable to wear it out in public, which is cool. This was the end of July. I did the photo shoot for Nasty Gal, and that was super exciting. That was like such a fun time. It was a tiny bit longer. I'd say it was like, you know, growing by millimeters every week, but even those millimeters, I was so excited. But yeah, my sideburns were growing in really long. I was taking a lot of hair growth pills, still am. Sometimes I would notice my sideburns would like keep growing because I don't know if it was the biotin or the collagen or what, but it was really helping it grow. And then this next photo is August. Same. I was just parting it a little bit. Still doing the same hairdo, still the same length. This was another photo from late August. You can see that there's a bit of wave and curl starting to happen. I would use a little bit of volumizing spray to help texturize it, but I was still parting it on the side, but the top was getting a little bit more texture, which was cool. And then this was in New York in September. I wore my hair out natural this day. I was wearing a wig for most of the trip. I wore wigs for quite a long time. Pretty much was wearing them every once in a while or very frequently up until I moved to LA earlier this year. So still was not feeling 100% confident, but I was really proud of myself to wear it natural this day in New York. And then September, I actually did like this phase. Looking back on it, it was really cute. It was starting to curl more. I would use like this crew cream when it was wet, and I would kind of like try to bunch it up and create a little bit of waves, and I was still doing the side part. I could tuck it behind my ear a little bit. This phase was fun, and then into November it was just getting curlier and curlier. You can see I have some wave to my hair. Now that it's longer, there's a bit more weight, so it's not as ring curled. I mean, I can do that with curl cream, but yeah, I loved my hair this day. I remember I felt so pretty. This was probably the first day I felt pretty in a really long time. When I wore a wig, I felt pretty, but yeah, I love the little wave going on. I thought that this was fun. Not that I would want it forever, but it was fun for that day. And then this is late November. I think this was Thanksgiving. You can tell it's just getting longer. These like top pieces were starting to wave, the whole thing. And then this was December. Again, I was wearing it the same way, just the side part. I would put like different creams, curl creams, texturizing sprays in to just be able to style it a little bit. But this is my friend Rachel. Love you, Rachel, so much. Her hair looks so beautiful. Her and Sid are the ones who inspired me to get a trim to try to even this craziness out. And this was New Year's. It's not too far from that New York trip, but I remember I was seeing the curl and I felt really pretty, so I took a picture. And this, okay, I cannot believe I'm sharing this photo on the internet. This was January, and sometimes when I would wake up, it would just be straight up. It was just growing like crazy, and that was a bizarre time, so please enjoy that photo of me and my dog. This was an exciting trip because I realized that it was long enough that I could put it into tiny little baby buns. Kind of like how I'm wearing it today. You can tell that my hair is so much longer now. It looked like I had a little bit of flow. My mullet was coming in. I was able to part it and put it into buns, which was really exciting. Okay, here's my curly phase. With this, I put like a curl cream in that would scrunch it. I loved this day. It was so cute. Sometimes I would wear the curls as like little bangs. I love my hair curly. It takes a lot of product to do it. I should probably hop on that like TikTok trend where people realize that their hair is curly, because I think mine is the same way. So this was fun. I loved the curly cam look. Another curly cam look. This was February, so right before I moved to LA. This is me and Kiara. Again, it kind of looked like curly bangs, which I really like that look. And you can tell the mullet's coming in the back. You can tuck it behind my ear. This is also February. This is like a week later, but just another cute hairstyle. I remember I put a lot of curl cream, a lot of volumizing spray, and then I clipped the side back with a little pearl clip, which was cute. I am showing photos because honestly, I only take photos when I'm feeling good and confident, but be aware that some days I really hated my hair and had a really hard relationship with it, and I would wake up and just hate it and want to put a wig on, and it has been an interesting process. So all of these photos kind of represent days where I was feeling good and pretty, but just know that there were a lot of days that I had a really really hard time with my hair, so just be aware of that. Then we make it to LA. I was feeling good. I was able to like pull it up halfway into a little pony. It was curly. The salt water did it a lot of good. That was fun. These are just photos. There wasn't much growth here, but just me becoming more confident because I didn't bring any wigs with me to LA, and that was a really big thing. Of course, you know, there were a lot of things like men being surface level looking at me thinking she's not cute because of her short hair. I swear to God that happened so many times. They would assume my sexuality because I had short hair, which is a really crazy thing. I felt good though. I felt beautiful, and that's all that matters, and you don't need validation from men to feel beautiful. So yeah, screw all of those icky men. This was an exciting time because this was the phase where I was able to pull it back into a pony. I rocked the Hailey Bieber bun so much in this phase. I loved it. I still wear my hair like this all the time. I try to like give it a break because I feel like it's a lot to have it like pulled back with the little part and then just gelled. This is what made me feel most like myself, most normal. Like to me, I had a cute little bun. It's crazy because my bun is growing and growing as my hair grows. So I really liked that look. Here it's just continuing to grow. This is April, so just a couple months ago. You can tell that these pieces haven't even grown so much since then. I mean, here in this photo, they're like right at my ear, but they're getting longer, so that's a good thing. This photo too, continuing to grow. This time I was able to actually pull it all back into like a high bun, which is one of my favorite looks right now. Some of the back pieces would fall down and I'd have to like gel it, but loved my hair this day. I remember I felt so cute. Yeah, that was for Mother's Day. In Greece, I think I wore it up most of the time because I'm kind of in the phase I am now. I mean, this was only a month ago. I do the slick back bun a lot because the problem is, so let's get into my hair now. So it has come a long way. It's crazy because when I wear it like this, it looks so long. Like it looks like my hair is at my shoulder, which is crazy because that's the length that I've had it for the last few years. I mean, before everything, but had a bang and like a shoulder length bob, which I loved. But the thing is that the top half of my hair, so if you were to go all the way around, is all this length. I've been wearing it half up a lot because these pieces, even though they look cute like curtain bangs, all of this is that same length too. So if I were to take this down, I don't think I am because I absolutely hate it, but it's just all this length. So if you can imagine, these hairs down here, because they're on the lower half of my head, are all at my shoulder, and then all of these are at my cheekbone. Why I'm getting a trim tomorrow is because I want to start evening this out. I really want to go for the Emma Chamberlain blonde bob because I think it's so cute and we have a similar texture to our hair. So I think it would work out okay, but I have to get it to all the same length because that's the thing with the bob, is that it's got to be like cute and blunt. I'm going to trim the bottoms here. I haven't cut it at all. This is just straight growth on its own. I feel like it's a bit uneven, so I want them to just clean it up. Trim this part a little bit so that this part can grow into it and hopefully even out over time. So I have talked your ear off. This was a long video about my hair growth, but I hope you enjoyed. I have come a really long way with my hair. It has been a very long process, a very interesting relationship, but I'm just so grateful for every day that it keeps growing, and I cannot wait to get it styled. My dream is to go get it styled by my friend Kate in Utah. I've already reached out to her and said that I want her to do my cut and color when I'm ready to fully style it. I'm just getting it trimmed tomorrow in LA because I think it'll help even it out and get that process to come a little bit quicker. Yeah, please leave any questions or comments below if you feel the same way. If you're a girly going through cancer or the post-cancer stuff, I get you. I feel you, and you're not alone. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, for keeping up with this crazy journey of mine now that I'm a year and a half out, which is crazy. But yeah, I love you. Goodbye. Good morning. Today I am going to get my first haircut post cancer remission. I'm scared, nervous, excited. Also realized that I do not feel comfortable wearing my hair down like at all. So I'm hoping that this will help that out. I'm ready. So excited. This is a big day and we've come really far. Oh my goodness, who is she? This is actually, I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. I am in love with this length, this fun little bob situation going on. So number one, cutest salon ever. Two, my hairstylist is amazing and so sweet. This was just like, wow, I didn't even realize how much I needed it until I got it. I wish I would have filmed in there, but I don't know, it was my first time meeting her and we were just talking a ton. She was asking questions about my story and like everything, and she just made me feel like so special. We had a whole conversation conversation about how like so much of your identity is in your hair, and honestly you just have to do what makes you feel beautiful. So I showed her this reference photo of Emma Chamberlain. I'm obsessed with her little blonde bob, and so that's what I want to do, but I have to wait until these halo pieces grow out because these are all one length. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. I love this bob length. This is so fun. So our plan is in like 6 to 8 weeks, I'm gonna go back in because hopefully this might be at my shoulder. It needs to grow a little bit. We'll grow this out and then this will keep growing and then we'll chop it up to this length again. It's kind of gonna be a process, a tedious process, because this part is growing and this part's still short. I have to wait till this grows out so then I can just have like a blunt bob because that's what I want and I love. And then eventually I might bring my bangs back. Should we bring the bangs back or should we just like have fun with the bob? This was so, oh my god, I literally am filled with just like so much joy right now. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't think I am, but like my journey with my hair has just been a huge process. Like I remember being told that I was gonna lose my hair, just like was one of the hardest things, and it has come so far. I'm a year and a half out and this is just like wow. Wow, 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 wow. She's got like cute hair. I might actually be able to wear it down now and not have this weird like, I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, enough about the hair. I'm so happy. I need to go eat. Let's go treat ourselves to a Courage bagel because that's what my soul needs right now. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna tell you and the vlog. So, I don't even know how to... Okay.
So you got there.
Well, last clip you saw was me saying that I was gonna go treat myself to a Courage bagel. Park my car here and then walk over there, and I was like, oh, I hope they're still open. Order my bagel and there was a short line, and then I see these like 4 handsome men standing nearby. I'm like, oh my god, it's Shawn Mendes and Troye Sivan. And I was standing so close to them that it was weird not to say anything because we were all waiting for our bagels. And then I was like, you probably get this a lot, but I really like your guys' music. That's how I started it off. And they were like, oh, thank you. And then I don't know how we started talking about stuff. Shawn was like, oh, I'm buying a house around here. And Seb and I was like, oh, it's a really good area. I just moved in a month ago. That's me and Shawn. What? Did you show him the picture? I thought about it. This is circa like 2000... I don't know. Like I was a sophomore in high school. Hey, it was great. It's great seeing you again. His friend liked my bag so much that he bought it standing there. What? Yeah. That was like pinnacle, like, I'm so happy for you. Wow. And then one of his friends came back and was like, it was really nice to meet you. Like that's crazy.
I'll get it. Pronto. Hi.